Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Who am I but I'm Dre Mac? Came into the game just to spit facts. Into the space that I'm in. They call me Bobby Drake cause I'm cold with the pen. I run no diamonds but I still shine. You can dig me cause my bar's mine. My tracks flame like a dilute. I on the floor on my tongue. These niggas warm blue. I'ma throw with a gas leak. Camouflage in the mist but you smell me. One spark then I bet you I'ma blow up. Just throw my name around. Get stupid then you go dumb. No rest for the weary. My verse is thinking in his man but you can't see me. You rather drink than go pull up. But drink a knife through the game, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. I came to eat at the a la carte. Got stripped of a bear, come be brainstorm. Then I come together like a Voltron. Then I poured all the plates to use the second kind. Straight rappers to retreat like Cobra. 80s they can throw they like. Up in the storage and I'm E-man. Up, down, then I'm cheap. You a beast, man. I take a beat in. Ninja Turtle rap, Turtle clans get defeated. Hop in my ride. You can call me Night Rider. You can never stop me. Cause I'm a guy bomb. Bad attitude like Maracas. My whole to the A. And I bet you can't stop us. LL bad when I go and show up. You can hear the haters in the back. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie.
What's up? What is going on, everybody? This is the man, Dre Mac. Come to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. Sorry that I got a late start to today. Oh, God. Oh, that's loud for my ears. Sorry, I got a late start. I got out the shower. And I was trying to rush to hurry up and get down here because somebody in the comments section said that I need to brush my teeth and wash my face. So I took that personally. So I'm coming to you guys, like I said, with another episode of, oh God, hold on. Even that song, it's after a while when it loops like that, it does get on my nerves. Yeah, it does get on my nerves a little bit. I mean, gonna hold you. But yeah, so today, again, thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. You're on the West Coast. Get up. You already know that the early bird gets the worm. And on today, I'm going to actually, oh, hold on. That's not what I want to do. Hold on. Sorry. There's some, I'm trying to get the sound level together. So bear with me for just a second. I think my sound was a little low for my liking. So I'm just turning it up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. And yeah, I think we're good now. All right. So today I'm going to go over episode 2 of Cross. And the reason why I'm doing episode 2 today, and I'm trying to make it quick and fast, just for the simple reason is that I do have a recording with TMZ today. So I got to do that. So I got to be kind of quick, not quick on this. I'm just going to get through it. You know what I'm saying? And I got hit with a copyright. So I got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'm avoiding that at all costs, you know. But yeah, we're going to go over the recap of episode 2 of Cross. Again, I finished the whole entire season, so I'm gonna try to get to like episode 2, and then wait a couple days, episode 3, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant channel. But you already know it is. Let's get this party started. The real question is, all right, let's go ahead and get this party started quickly. Quickly. But before I get the party started, who is all? Tina is in the house. What's going on? AKA Minty Gazzle. What's going on? Good morning. My man Keith Mo is in the house. Good morning. She said, yes, let's talk about my boyfriend, Eldest Hodge. And one of the greatest shows of the year, me and Eldest go together. Y'all go together, girl. Y'all go together. Well, we go together. Robbie D, what's up? Good morning. And Robbie D is from the DMV. Shout out to her because they made sure to get a lot. What I heard, they're getting a lot of DMV in this shot, a lot of DC. Like I said, I still plan on going to DC next year. You know what I mean? So shout out to DC up in the house. Tracy Woods, good morning. Xavier Phoenix, good morning. And you see what she said? Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And you say, yes, they did. So, yes, you know what I'm saying? They made sure that the DMV got shouted out in this piece today. So, if you haven't seen Cross or seen this episode, I can't wait to get to episode 7 and 8. That was a highlight. Oh, my God. In episode 7, I was expecting something. Episode 8, Lord have mercy. I was cussing old folks out. Older people that's older than me, because I'm 167 years old. But I was going off. But let's get into it. Let's do this. This is Cross episode number 8. Episode number 2. So if this is your first time riding with me on this, I go through 10-second intervals, because this is Prime. This is a lot different. Oh, I already finished the whole season. I finished the whole season in 2 days. I watched 4 episodes, and then I watched another 4 episodes the very next day. Oh, episode 7 and 8. I can't wait to talk about them. Good God Almighty, I can't wait to talk about it. Boy, and it had me in my feelings. I was in my feelings. You know what I mean? So this is Ride the White Horsey. This is the name of the episode. So again, I skip through these in 10-second intervals. You know what I mean? I try to play a little bit of it, but technically, for fair use, you have to be under 6 seconds. You know what I mean? Phoenix Blaze, what's good morning to you. So let's get into it. So Cross wakes up, you know what I'm saying, and he hears things going on downstairs. And I know that I was just about to start watching this. Did you ever watch it? Phoenix Blaze? Okay. Phoenix Blaze. Good morning, Gray. Okay, Phoenix Blaze. If you haven't watched this, go watch it. Come back later. Watch this on the replay. Watch the recap on the replay. But I don't want to ruin this because this gets is good with a capital G, but it gets great at the, oh my God, that twist. Ooh, geez, that twist. It said, the sports don't bother you. I'm still going wild. Okay, all right, Phoenix, but I got you. Today I got you. All right. So Cross wakes up, he hears a bang, biggity bang downstairs. He's like, what it is? Do. Pulls out the glizzy. Not the glizzy, the glot. Not that glizzy. Pulls out the hammer. And my man over there, I mean, like I said, first of all, I wouldn't want to wake up and see a grown man with his gun looking like this. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, that is almost terrifying, right? So he gets up, he's trying to see what's the bump. You know what I'm saying, going on in the night. He goes down. with his gun. I know it's kind of hard because it's dark. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little dark to see, especially when you put the thing up. Yes, it was renewed for a second season before it even dropped all the episodes, so they already knew this was gonna be good. So I'm all for this, but I honestly wish it go 2 seasons because Eldridge Hodge got announced that he's going to be the new T'Challa in the MCU. I'm dead serious. All right, so hey, real talk, real quick. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of, and I hate to say this, but he favors the kid T'Challa Jr., the one we don't really talk about, but they made him up. He does have that look to him. I'm just saying. But anyway, so he goes in, he's like, what's going on? And in this scene, this was whole heartbreaking because he had a gun on his daughter. His daughter was downstairs. Now, mind you, at the beginning of the episode, because I had to skip, he's having a mental break. Well, he's having a dream of his wife. You know what I'm saying? The last moments of his wife winking at him and going on, and then, him trying to save her. So he's going through a mad case of PTSD, like a severe case of PTSD. So when he grabbed the gun, that's the reason why. But in this scene, I'm not going to lie, this was heartbreaking. And it was heartbreaking because this man is going through, he lost his wife. You know what I mean? He lost his wife because she was murdered. And he's a detective, a very highly skilled, highly decorated detective too. So when he pulled this gun on his daughter, he freaked out. And there go Nana Mama right there. You know what I mean? Like, what if he would have pulled the trigger accidentally on his daughter? Like, that's the thing that he's looking at. Like I said, and still dreaming about his wife. You know what I mean? Oh, I hate when it does that because you have to stop it. Because I'm not trying to get in trouble, Amazon. But, Nana Mama had to ask him, is he all right? Like, you need to, come on now. I'm not trying to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? She really had to look at him and ask him, is he all right? Because he had to go and grab his baby. I would have did the same thing as a father. Oh, my God, stop. As a father, I would have did the same thing. You know what I mean? He played the tortured soul to perfect, and he did. He's a very much tortured soul going through that much PTSD, because he lost his wife. You know what I mean? And then we get to the intro. And like I said, one thing I would say about Cross is dope for the simple fact I got a similar Mustang as him, and I literally just looked at a brand new GT. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. And I don't want to trade in my 2019 Mustang. I want to go buy a brand new GT once this is over with. So Isaiah comes in. I'm sorry. That's his real name. John comes in. Samson comes in. He's with the kids. He's, making the kids breakfast and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then, Cross comes in and he had to, really apologize. And I love this scene that he went down. Yes, it is. And I already looked at a blue one. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I want either all white. It's called Oxford white with a black blackout kit, or I want another black with a blackout kit. But, but yeah, so, Alex got to apologize to his daughter like it wasn't. I hate that it paused at his eyes looking like that, but it wasn't right for him to do that, and he has to be more careful. And to me, this scene here, like I said, and I tweeted this out. This show has way more heart than I thought it was going to be. Most crime shows that you watch doesn't have heart for the main character or the main cast of characters. Not for a long time. It was a couple shows like that, but most of the shows kind of get more to the criminality of it and solving the crime than more of what's going on with the people in the midst of that. Yes, you said the girl who played his daughter is in them, yes. And Kevin Hart's daughter in Fatherhood, I telling them to make it yes. And I love her in them too. Wait about 4 to 6 months before your car purchase. The market is definitely going to shift toward. Oh, I'm doing my last car payment for my Mustang is in 2026. So that's when I'm going to make my purchase. Trust me. Oh, I've been looking. Trust me. Yeah, but I'm gonna give you another tidbit, Phoenix Blaze. If you buy a brand new car that is like, say we're going into a new year, like if it's a 2025, if you buy the 2024, it got hella rebates on it because I used to work for a dealership. You know what I'm saying? So it'll give you hella rebates because that car has been sitting on that lot so long, they're trying to get rid of it. So they'll rebate the hell out of it from the manufacturer so you could be able to get a better deal so they can sell it. So that's another tidbit from you because I sold cars for a good minute. You know what I mean? So anyway, all right, let's get back to Cross. I'm gonna start talking about this Mustang. And yeah, he said we need to talk. I got you. Hit me up on IG. At the real Drake Mac on IG. So again, you know, him and John is having this conversation, and you know, he had to let John is letting him know, man, brother, you need help. You know, God, I'm trying not to get in trouble. I'm getting a new car and a new home within the next 12 months or less. Okay, all right, Phoenix, I'm rooting for you, girl. Get that house and car. Get it. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, stop. But you know, they're having this conversation, and in the midst of this conversation, you know, he's letting them know, brother, you need help. And the thing is, when you're going through that type of PTSD and you're a cop, you gotta be able to, you know, to differentiate being a cop and being a human being. And a lot of cops have to go get that help. You know what I mean? They have to. Or you would get people who turn into road cops, whatever PTSD they're going through, whether it's, you know, they have a one-sided view, which I've met cops. You know, at one time I worked in law enforcement, so I've met cops that just has a one-sided, jaded view of people, especially when you work in the city. Like I live in Kansas City. You know what I mean? So I had a lot of cops. I had some really good cops. I had some cops that had a jaded view of black people because that's the majority of the neighborhoods that they were working in. You know what I mean? So, and if they don't stop that jaded point of view, this is the reason why you have cops that have beat people up. You know, I'm not making excuses, but I'm saying there is a pattern going on. You know what I mean? Where these people need to be evaluated severely. And I feel like if a cop went through that, then I think it's up to the chief of police to make sure that that detective gets the help that they need before they ever get their badge and gun again. And this show will tell you about that. All right. Grace said your most cop shows are more procedural than character driven. I like Cross and Luther because they're character driven. Absolutely. You know what I mean? The mystery is good, but the character is better. All right. So this is when Shannon, you know, and we're gonna know that's a true friend. I love their chemistry and brother. Yes, they act like real brothers, and this wasn't fake. Like it wasn't like a fake relationship that they try to put on camera. They actually made it believable. You know what I mean? So I love this. Shannon is in this scene. She just got catfished by Josh, and we found out that Josh is the mogul that is a part of the show. Of course, we're going to get to Joshy boy here in a minute, but Josh catfished this woman so he could be able to meet her. You know what I mean? Now, Shannon is going to be one of the main characters of the show. So stop. I was about to say Netflix. Stop it. This is going to be more the main antagonist of this show, and we're going to meet a lot of it. Matter of fact, let me get off screen. Let me just full screen this for you so you guys can see it. Yeah, it did have a Rings of Murtaugh type of vibe to it. It really did. Original Lethal Weapon too. So we meet them, and then we go back here, you know, to this diner. And again, shout out to the camera crew, because This makes me more and more, excuse me, want me to go to the DMV, make me want to go to DC, make me want to eat at this chili spot or at this spot, because they made the way that they made the city Washington DC a character. They legitimately made DC a character, which I really like about this show. And one thing about shows, and this is what I said about the Penguin, one thing about these shows, if you can make the city just as much of a character like Gotham, you know, as the characters that we're interacting with, then you got a hell of a show. Because now we know what this show or the environment that the characters are dealing with. And we have a cookie cutter environment where things happen, but nobody calls the police. There's nothing going on. It doesn't feel real. And in this, it felt very real. Like a lot of this feels like it literally got lifted off the pages of the Washington Post. Just to me personally, I don't know how you guys feel, especially the ones that's out there. Put it in the comment section below and let me know what you think. But we meet this character, and this is Tania. Tania is a reporter. I believe in here's the Washington Post. I want to go to this joint though, but stop it. We meet Lieutenant, what's her name, or Rency, or Lieutenant Massey. Yeah. Ryan Gold is center to himself, but you know Tracy Woods. Me doing my fan cast, he'd be a hell of a Booster Gold. If you know who that, if you know, you know, especially with the blonde hair that they had for him in this show, he would play a hell of a Booster Gold. But that's just me. I'm always trying to put somebody in these superhero movies. This is a winner chicken dinner, Phoenix. Trust me, this is a winner. But Lieutenant Massey, yeah. Oh, you'll meet Lieutenant Massey here soon. So they're talking about the previous case. They're talking about the case of Travion being shot and who shot him and why. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I love about Alex Cross and the way that they presented Alex. Alex asked questions. If things don't seem right, what is the motive? Why would somebody do this? Do you think gangbangers have, there's no gang that I've ever been. Let me shut up. I'm telling on myself. No gang I've ever been a part of, or that I knew of, or that I hung around, that had people that would get on roof and snipe you. They don't have snipers. They get on that roof and, soo whoop, or, oh, you real quick. You know what I'm saying? But not snipers. Not snipers. You know what I mean? So that was always a question. But you see, my man walked up and he started noticing. And again, he's paying attention to the details. He's asking questions, but he's attentive to the details, right? While everybody gets talking, everybody's trying to figure it out. He's attentive to the details. So he noticed, and I'm trying to do this to stop it. If you know, because I want you guys to actually see this. So he's being attentive, and he was like, hey, look at the girlfriend. The girlfriend is he's like, you got to run this back. Why did my man look like my man right here look like a young Sammo Hung? Like seriously, I'm not lying. Don't he look like Sammo Hung right here? Like young Sammo. Anyway, so he runs it back and he notices while the commotion is going on. What is his name? Jason Rugal. He looks like, man, if they had a Sammo Hung documentary, he could play it. But anyway, he noticed that the girlfriend slips the phone in the midst of the chaos. Now all the cops is looking up. They're looking up, and she takes the phone and she puts it in her coat. You know what I mean? And the question was, why did she do that? What was on that phone that was that important that she had to take it? So we get to see here in the baby mama, is Vanessa, and then with her friend Melanie. You know what I mean? And she was letting her know, and this is Tavion Jr., which this is great. You can't deny it. But Tavion Jr., I ain't gonna lie, or Tavy. That's what they call him, Tavy Jr. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of this that was so heartbreaking in this episode. But she was like, look, There's things you got to do. People gonna be talking. You got to have protection. You got to have something where you ain't worried about. I was thinking the same thing. Yes, but you got to have something. He was like, but I want to go with you, mommy. And you could just tell that he wanted to be around his mom, but he had to be around her friends. So she gave him, you know what I'm saying, the hammer and put it in a McDonald's box. You know what I mean? Now we meet. Now, hold up, wait a minute, hold up. Like my man, Pimp C used to say, hold up. For all y'all saying that this brother looked like me, y'all could go to hell. He is a worse character on this show. I'm saying worse because he's so good at what he's doing as the character. I hate him. And if I hate you, you did your job. You did your job. For all you jacklegs, you know what I'm saying, that was saying this brother looked like me, y'all can go to hell. Because he did a good job, dog. I'm not gonna lie, he did a hell of a job. Now, we come to find out that if you look at episode 1, you could tell that he was the shooter inside of the building that shot Tavion in the head. We also find out that he's a cop. And he's working with Ed, which is Ed Ramsey. That's Ryan Eagle's character in this movie. But tell me he don't look like, hey, if you know, you know. But tell me brother Ryan don't look like Booster Gold with that haircut. I'm just saying he could play a Booster Gold. Yeah, the dude was crazy. He was an excellent actor. And Bobby Trey and Ed is working together. Bobby is a cop. I almost bought that same before I bought the lion medallion that I got. I almost bought that, and I'm not lying. This is crazy. So hey, Roberta. What's good? Yeah, go ahead, Kiro. So he was like, hey, I handle the business, but you got to give me that money. Where's the money at? So I got to skip a lot of passes. And he was telling them that the last time you was doing it, you was sloppy. Alice got the beat on you. You know what I'm saying? He knows a lot, so you got to do what you got to do. This part right here was really creepy because his daughter started hearing this voice. You know what I mean? And the voice was talking to him while Nana Mama was telling him that, hey, you got invited to this school, the Mozart Arts. You're talented. You might as well do it. And he's like, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time his sister went in the back just talking to somebody from the trees, seemed like. While Nana Mama was up here, talking to Little Cross. See, Nana Mama started going to the back. It's like, who are you talking to? Well, first of all, she didn't know where she was at. And then she goes around to the back, like, who are you talking to? You know what I mean? And she was like, I'm just talking to the man, it was like the man that's in the tree or whatever. The man talking from me from the house, from the back porch. You know what I mean? So we go now. And this is going to Ellie. Now, there was something that was said on Chill's channel because Chill was doing a recap of episode 1 through 3. So if you want to go and check that out, go and check that out. Toria Rain Reloaded, Chillmonger, I don't know the other brother, and ATL Blurred from the Black Comic Lords was on there. Now, one thing that I agreed with, I forgot who said it. I believe that it was too early for him to start dating Ellie. It is known that Ellie and Alex been knowing each other since like middle school. But because of the PTSD, he can't fully give herself to her, which I totally agree with. He cannot fully give herself to her because he's going to keep pulling away and he keep having dreams about his wife. You know what I mean? And again, his wife is deceased. He's trying to move on, but that's a hard thing to move on to. You know what I'm saying? And again, I literally have the same car just with the blackout package. It's wild. That's why I said I love this show because it has a lot of me in it. I literally have that same car, except everything is blacked out. So he finds out that whoever this is that been talking to him is sending him the flowers. That literally talked to his daughter. What is going on? What is this 115, 147 means? You know what I'm saying? So he starts breaking it down, of the day that his wife died and all of that. And now he's like, somebody is messing with my wife. You know what I mean? Somebody's messing with my life. They're invading my home. They're invading my kids. You know what I'm saying? Then we get to Bobby Trey, the worst character in the world. Now, y'all over here playing with me. That brother does not look like, from the side view, he ain't got enough forehead to be me. For one, let's put it like that. He ain't got enough forehead to be me. Yeah, the voice was coming from the camera. I said the trees, it's the camera. But he was looking for the young lady who took the phone, because she is I believe a masseuse, or she does feed or does mani pedis, in here. And he was like, that's who I want. I'm telling you, this brother does not look like me. Y'all need to stop playing with me. He don't look like me at all. He ain't got enough forehead. You know what I'm saying? If his forehead was big enough, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, just maybe. But he was like, that's who I need to get with. But his character is very unlikable. Let's keep it real. Oh, thank you, Roberta. Thank you. Make him feel all good this morning. Praise the Lord. So he was like, Cross was letting him know that this was going on. Samson was like, hey, we need to get on board. We got something going on. God dang it. Now, this was the thing. Now, Josh is done, the befriended is just a beard. And my beard looked better than his. I'm sorry. But anyway, and it's soft. He's a dirty mofo. Yeah. Yeah, he was doing a fool in this series. But in this scene, Shannon should have knew something, because the art that he's showing her is this death art. Now, this is your first date. I know I like art. I love art. I would go to a museum, Black History Museum, anything. I'll go to any of that. I love that. But for somebody on their first date, you've never met this guy before, he catfished you, you know what I mean? And you decided to go out on a date with him anyway. And the first place he sent you is to hell. Like literally to hell. Like literally, this place is nothing but death. Is Shannon did pick up all the eerie vibes of this? Like look how he looking. Look how he's looking. He looks like a Batman villain right now. You know what I mean? But it was her kick too. But it would have been. How would he would have known that? Would have been. Now again, I'm not saying white women wouldn't have thought about this, but I kind of believe a black woman on the first date would have been like, wait a minute, how'd you know this? You know what I mean? Like, how would you have known that this was a place that I like? Like, I think it would have been way more questions being asked on this date. You know what I mean? Especially with the stuff that you're seeing. Which, again, I get it. I just wouldn't. That would be a weird first date for me. And I would have been asking questions, you know what I'm saying, about this date. And why is this date here? Now, ladies in the chat, y'all let me know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm being disingenuous to white women in shows, but typically white women in shows do not ask a lot of questions. So, Crazy Trust Hill. Yep, after that day, I would have gone ghost. So, this is the scene where I believe this is where Cross is looking for the young lady, because now he figured out that that he knows about the phone. So the way that he roped her in, because she was like, nope. He went straight to Tavia. It was like, oh, because she was asking about the game. He was like, you got this game, right? It's like, oh, my kids got this game too. And again, what I do like is it was showing, the charismatic side of Alex Cross, that no matter what, he could get in certain places by observing his environment, reading a room. You know what I'm saying? Like legitimately reading a room. And then she's seen this book that he's with, and again, he's just observing. Like, they understand that, cops are not welcome around there. I like that coat. Man, I'm trying to tell you, that coat and that coat right there, man, that coat is bad. I like that chocolate brown too. But you know what I mean? He was like, look, there's something that we could be able to get. So, especially trying to find this young lady, I got, he got some clues. So again, she's in the store. She got a phone call. The phone call pings. You know what I'm saying? Now they know exactly where they at. It did. Guess who's right in the same damn store? Y'all saying my doppelganger. You know what I'm saying? The other brother. You know what I'm saying? So this dude, this is one of the wildest scenes. I mean, they're playing trivial. This man is in his drawers, getting high on cocaine, drinking all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like wigging. Like, I mean, this brother is out here wigging. And he's right next door to Vanessa, which already told me everything that I need to know. He was right next door. Yeah. So this is where we meet our next character that's going to be in the season, in the remaining season. And if you know this right here, this is the lady who comes in from the Mozart Arts and starts befriending. She's an older lady, so she befriends Nana Mama and Alex's son Damon, right? And they bond over being old black ladies. You know what I mean? So that was a crazy scene. That's why I had to skip through it. But yeah, he played it well. So he was telling him how talented he was. And he wanted to see, and she challenged him how talented he was. Exactly, Gray. If you know, you know. So he's looking back at the surveillance footage, you know what I'm saying, of his daughter talking in the camera. You know, now he's, suspicious. You know what I mean? So she goes in, starts playing the piano with him. But again, Alex is more looking at what is going on. How is somebody, is in my house? So again, we're going to get back to Ed and Shannon. And Ed hooks Shannon up with a job. You know what I'm saying? Because Ed got pulled in the city. Ed used to work with one of the senators, in the in DC. So he made his bones, off of that. So again, Samson comes over, they have a conversation. And again, Samson, all John Samson wants to do is let him know that, that you need help. I understand you trying to protect your family, but you could have killed your daughter, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of what you're doing right now. You know what I mean? What you're doing right now. Go get some help or go get laid or both. You know what I mean? And he makes his Old Spice joke in here. And if you don't know, Isaiah Mustafa was the Old Spice spokesperson, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. You know what I mean? So that's a good nod to him, a little jab at his former life as the Old Spice guy. Now, in this scene, this is where Vanessa actually calls Tania, who is, like I said, the reporter, and let her know, hey, this is Tavion's baby mama. She got, I got more information on this phone. He was trying to let somebody know something before something happened. I'm ready to give the information up to you. And that's what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give that information up to him. So Ellie and Alex has this conversation. Hopefully Amazon Prime don't give me for that. I believe Ellie is so attractive. She is so attractive. And they have this conversation. And again, now, do you agree? Let me put it in the comment section. Do you agree that somebody should move on after a year? After a year, it's been a year and some months. Let's give it a year and some months after after a person is, let's say divorced, spouse has died, whether they died of natural causes or some type of harm. Do you think it's okay to date, or do you think it's a good idea for them to date after a year? Because I want to hear from you guys. Put it in the chat, you know what I'm saying, and let me know what you guys think. But they're chopping it up, having a good time, and he's starting to open up a little bit, and he has to open up to her. I think it is good for him to find someone that he could be able to open up to, because it's hard. It's probably hard for him to let him know. Even in this scene, they get ready to get busy, and he ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? And let me read some of you guys' comments. Presetta said, "No, it's too soon." It said it's up to the person if they are ready. Pumali said, "Let's be clear, Ed Hodges to T'Challa." James Patterson said, "Alex Cross proves it." Black Esther, absolutely. It depends on the situation, the person in turn that they were on at the end. But building the close friendship is the best way to get into a new relationship. Absolutely. You can try, but because it was murder, you'll still be traumatized. Yeah, for him, I can see the trauma that he's going through. And this is a good example of this. He's like, I couldn't do it, though. Murder, yeah, that'll be hard. But he definitely would need a lot of therapy. In the way that they portrayed his wife, like that was the love of his life. Like that was his person for the rest of his life. And she was taken from him in his eyes. And I can see why he was hurt. So in this scene, when he's pulling back, ladies, would you be okay? Would you still pursue him? You know what I'm saying? When he pulls away like this, or would have said, hey, you need a little bit more time? Because she said, I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait. You know what I'm saying? For the right time. Would you have waited for him? And I know probably some of y'all looking at that man, but like, I wait for him, girl. I wait in jail for him. But I just want to hear from the ladies. Would you would have waited for him, let him, kind of pick his right time, or would you would have let him go? I want to hear from you guys. And even Alex was it was way heavy on him because he knew. You know what I'm saying? He just was not ready. Yep, because he's fine. And you know what? Oh my goodness. Y'all are disgusting in this chat. All right, so we get with Kaylee. Kaylee is working for the government. I forgot what branch she's working for. Yes, absolutely. Puma Lee must be behind. She's known him since school though. Yeah, so it's a little bit different with her. You know what I mean? Than just some rando. I would be just friends like a constant battle with a ghost of a memory. Tina said, I know you'll wait, Tina. But she comes home to this hotel. She goes into this hotel where my man is waiting for old Bobby Trey. And I'm not gonna lie, this scene was a little hard to get through. You know what I'm saying? It was a little hard to get through because honestly, I just don't like domestic violence. Honestly, I could watch it, but it's not. It's just the situation was a little deep for me. You know what I'm saying? Not even gonna hold you, but he was really trying to look for that phone. She was not getting it up. Yes, I just joined the rewatch. Go, oh, I get it. I got you. But Alex goes and meets Kayla because Kayla has some information that he could be able to provide. And of course, all this information is going to come with a price. But they end up finding the phone. The phone got pinged, so they knew exactly where to be able to go. Now they found out that the White Horsey is the hotel. So obviously this is not if she worked at the hotel or she was going to the hotel, it doesn't matter. She was at the hotel. I hate that the sisters were at concentration. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. You know what I mean? But she was getting the snot beat out of her and she was not giving up that phone. So, remember Alex knew about this because Alex remembered that there's a white horse in front of this hotel. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why him and Samson go here in the first place. The ass was the young lady Vanessa here. Again, my multiverse version of myself right over here was like, I'm gonna get that phone or somebody gonna die. And again, you was right. It was nothing but there was a lot of sisters in danger in this episode. But again, also, I can't look at that and like, I also have to look. There's a lot of shows with white women in danger all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be sensitive. It's a little bit triggering, but I know the dynamic of the show, so I didn't really trip about it. But she didn't want to give up that phone. I felt so bad. You know what I'm saying? She ended up leaking or sending the actual message and stuff like that to herself. And he was gonna shoot her. You know what I'm saying? But the cops was coming. You know what I'm saying? And he slit her throat. And he had to. And every time that Alex, hey, if you know that every time Alex sees a female victim, he gets triggered. And I think that was the magic of this show, or the greatness of the show, because I started getting triggered too. From the first episode all the way into the end, there was, because the show did a good job of painting a perspective. You know what I mean? It triggered me a lot in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? That I had to actually turn it off. I legitimately had to turn it off for just a second to kind of gather myself. I'm like, it's just a show. It's just a show. Because that's how well that they put real life situations into this. You know what I mean? And now they had to, let these people family know that this girl got murdered. And here come the what up, Ty? And we had to let the reporter came up and he was like, in time, I'll let you know. But she did send me some information. She said she was going to get to me. You know what I mean? And she never did. So, and this was actually probably, I'm not going to lie, this was probably one of the saddest scenes in this whole entire series, because he had to tell this kid in oh so many words that, his mama's gone. And this was, man, the way he played this, he was like, you're a hero. Let you know that you're a hero. But again, he couldn't get it to the phone, and he knew that he had the code. So he put the code word in, you know what I'm saying? And he was able to get, the information that he needed. Yeah, this is, yes, Puma Lee. This writing is absolutely phenomenal. And this was jacked up. This was sad and tragic. But he had to look at this kid who don't know his mama's gone, and let him know that his mama is gone. You know what I mean? So again, I'm gonna try to wrap this up because TMZ is reaching out to me. You know what I mean? He had to let him know that his mama's gone. This boy lost his mama and his daddy in a span of a week. You know what I mean? And he had to tell him, repeat that he's a superhero, not knowing how strong this kid actually has to be. You know what I mean? How strong this kid had to be. And they just now found out the news that his mama is dead. You know what I mean? And this was hard. Again, this is showing, these cops are showing the human side of what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? That he tried everything he could to get to his mom, to save his mom, and he couldn't. But when you go from one tragedy to the next, you know what I mean? Because Shannon is going to go meet Ed. You know what I'm saying? And Ed is like, hey, I could be able to hook you up with deals. I could do stuff for you or whatever. But this was all the game, because he already knew, that this lady was a germaphobe, and the first thing she'll grab is hand sanitizer because she's a germaphobe. So he put in fentanyl or some type of fentanyl or something to knock her out in the actual hand sanitizer. So again, we went from one extreme to a next. She's trying to call her mother, but he intercepted the actual, I don't know how he did it, but he hacked her actual phone. So when it called her mother, it called him. And that is the end of the episode of Cross, episode 2. So again, my multiversal version of myself, you know what I'm saying, is a psychopath. That dude is crazy. Crazy. But he's so crazy it's good. You know what I'm saying? Now he diddied her. You know what I mean? But he said his house would be giving Sister Messiah vibes. It's just the whole first date would have had me like, yo, what is this? You know what I mean? And I didn't like it. I didn't like that she didn't question none of this. Yeah, you might like it, but I'd be questioning how you know I like this? You know what I'm saying? How you know? Huh? You didn't ask me no questions. How you know? So again, I love this season. I'm gonna come back. Today is Wednesday, so I come with episode 3 on Friday until we get to episode 8, and we'll finish this off. So, what did you think about? What do you guys think about Cross? I want to hear from the chat. I'm gonna give it about another couple more minutes. What do you guys think about Cross so far? You know, what are your critiques of Cross? Put it in the chat. Let me know. This scene had me misty-eyed. With the kid, there's a lot of, not gonna lie, there's a lot of scenes in this that it stopped me from crying, especially when it comes to his wife and the music that they use and all of that. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it took everything in me not to cry. I was at work. I had to get up. I had to get up and move around. Hey, you know what I'm saying? None of that crying around here. You know what I mean? So very good show. It's an amazing show. You know, all love. I'm excited for the twists and turns, the WTF moments, Great episode. Ups and downs were fire. But you know what I like about, well, I'm going to tell you what hooked me on this show most of all. The emotional roller coaster. That's what hooked me about this show. It's an emotion. Once you get into the characters and the environment, it's an emotional roller coaster. And this made me care about the characters. And you hear me talk about this with Marvel, with DC type of stuff. Why do I care about this character? And a lot of times we go for the spectacle, you know, just saying. This is the reason why I want Anthony Mackie to act his ass off as Captain America, because I have to care about Captain America. If there's not a lot of scenes where I care about Captain America, it don't matter. That's what actually made Captain America and the Winter Soldier so good, is because you start to care about the characters once you introduce Isaiah Bradley and gave you that old school black mentality who's actually went through stuff. So what I need them to do, you know, is I need more shows to do what Cross is doing and make me up, make me care about these characters, make me want to say, you know what, you're right. You know what I'm saying? You're right. I need to care about this character. I feel bad for this character. I hope next season they'll do weekly release. Yes, because this is killing me with me just doing this every other day, and they dropped it all at once. Oh, hey Tina, my mom had in the first scene with the white supremacists, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah. I know what you do. I know what you got. Yes. In the first episode. Yes. Yes, excellent writing paired with excellent acting. 5 stars. I gave this mug 10 out of 10. I gave it 10 out of 10. You said Marvel needs to watch Cross to take notes from Supercell on Black character dynamic. Absolutely. And make us care about these characters. If I don't care, is we're not going to be engaged. Like, just being honest. A lot of people liked Killmonger in the Black Panther movie because Killmonger was relatable, and they made it where you actually feel bad for Killmonger. You know what I'm saying? After a while, even though he's a horrible human being, you still feel bad for the brother. You know what I mean? So this is why I like Cross. The writing is amazing. And like I said, shout out to everybody from DC, because they letting y'all city shine, baby.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
Yes, I gotta sit up here and wrap it up. I still got people that are extremely mad at me about my Tisa Talks video. There's the people that are going ham with me in the comment section. It's like I got a lot of support, there's some Tisa fans in there like, don't be doing my Tisa. Tisa tells know what she talking about. You ain't got no subscribers. She got 450,000 and you got 4,000. Who are you? Brother, they ain't gonna lie to you. I know that. I ain't gonna tell you no bold-faced lie. Ugly lie. I know that's right. But yeah. So if y'all haven't seen my video, go and check that mug out. You know what I mean? And yeah, go and defend a brother. All right, let me get you guys up out of here. Oh no, real quick. That's how DC capitalized on Black Lightning. Yes. I was fully invested in all the characters, all of them. This is why Disney has no excuse on not how to write black characters. Tessa fans are part of the issue. Exactly. Al-Jahab would kill as T'Challa and crosses how his is now his role. Well, yes. Yeah, the truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? But Tissa's favorite line is, you know, why tell the truth? Why tell the truth if you can't tell a lie sometimes? But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Dre Max Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe hard, man. This forehead got to get ready for TMZ. Where is the outro at? I got to get up out of here. You already know I got to go.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.